Hey you guys, it's Rachel here with Sensitive Cane Corso. So I've got a really good update for you guys. I'm very, very, very excited. I have excellent news that Velocity is indeed pregnant. We have confirmed it by ultrasound. So I'm super duper 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 happy about that. I will not lie, there was a part of me who was worried that she couldn't get pregnant. It does happen. And, she was the first breeding I had ever done that was unsuccessful. So, as I told people before, there was an issue with the breeding where they had bred like 2 times and then they went like 3 days without breeding and then they bred like a week after that. It was ridiculous. And so I think we just missed the mark. I think we missed the day. And so this time we made sure. That's why we did the hormone testing. I had some people ask. That's why we did it, to make sure that we did not miss it. And so very, very happy with my vet, Dr. Kevin. He's a super awesome dude. He's a breeder as well. He breeds Labradors. And he's just been phenomenal in helping me with everything. When Cashmere was going through her thing, and, I was really deciding whether or not I should breed her or not. And other vets were saying, oh, no, don't breed her. You don't know what's going on, blah, blah, blah. And my vet was like, no, go ahead and breed her. He's like, it'll probably fix whatever's wrong with her, because he said, you're looking at a healthy dog. All of her health tests, everything, all her levels are good. So she's clearly a healthy dog. We've tested for everything under the sun. He said really all we have left is either a GI issue or hormones. So we went ahead and bred her. And I swear to you guys, she's back on her old food, which is Diamond Extreme Athlete, which is what she had started to throw up on. And no longer on any type of anti-nausea medication. And she is fit as a fiddle. Nothing wrong with her at all. In fact, even got good news on the eye. I incorporated another medication that actually Batista was on whenever he had his eye ulcer, and her eye is phenomenally better. The only reason that I don't have her out here, because she can even be, previously if she was in the sun, it would actually cause some irritation, some watering of the eye, and then she would rub it. And now she can actually be out here no problem. It doesn't cause any irritation. The problem is that because she was just spayed, I don't really want to risk her getting hurt, hurting herself or anything like that. So yeah, so she's not out here because she was just spayed, literally, I think it was on Thursday or Friday, I think. So anyway, so it went well. Everything went well. We tested everything under the sun again. She had a heartworm test, and, like I said, we did the spay. We did just a general health check. Everything is good. No heartworm. And, we're really, really excited. I spoke with the woman, her name is Carol in New Hampshire, that is going to be taking Cashmere, and she's actually speaking with the transshipper about, hey, pretty boy Valak, I see you looking at me, sugar bear. Pretty boy. Did you pretty boy Valak? Yes, mommy loves you so much. Mommy loves you so much. Oh, I love him so much. You're a pretty boy. Anyway, so there are a lot of checkpoints and stuff like that in the country right now. So we're going to see if she can go soon. And if she can, then I'll make sure to do a goodbye video for her. And, either way, I'll make sure to do a goodbye video for her. But I don't know if it's going to be sooner rather than later. It just really depends on what's going on. Hey, baby Valak. Hey, your baby Valak. He's so pretty. Pretty girl Vitani. I see you looking at me, Vitani. I see you, girl. I see you, pretty girl. Would you do, pretty girl Vitani? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Come here, baby girl. Yes, you are. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Look at you, and you're so sweet, and you're so submissive. There's your baby Nirvana. There's your Nirvana. Sugar booty. Vitani. You got the sugar booty, don't you? You got that sugar booty. Sugar booty. You're a good girl. Oh, yeah. Good dogs. It's a whole group of really, really good dogs. Mad Mortigan's doing good. He has been, he's been learning not to try to push his weight around the pack. If you can believe it. So I was wrong about the ages. So I want to say that he is a couple days, like literally a couple days older than her, but it's not even significant. So, but you can see the size difference between them. He's substantially larger. I will say that I do think that the males in my litter were actually quite large, because I know that they're actually similar in size to Valak. Belladonna, what you think you're doing? No, Blondie, get your butt back over here right now. What do you think you're doing? Now, Blondie, come. Let's go. Move it. What do you think you're doing? Come on, let's go. She smells something there. Let's go. Come on, all the way back. Blondie, come on, move it. Good girl. Good girl. That's a good girl. Mad Mortigan. Where do you think you're going, punk? Mad Mortigan. Psh, no. See, he doesn't quite know his name yet. Let's see what happens when he realizes he's all alone. You, get your butt over here now. Come on. Let's go. Oh, he's looking at me. Mad Mortigan, come. Is he pooping? Are you pooping? Are you poopy? Come on. No. I tell you what. I hope to God he's not another Batista. Good boy. Good boy, Mad Mortigan. Come on, boy. Come. Come. So when they do that, there he is. Good boy, Mad Mortigan. Come on, boy. Come on, good boy. Come here. Come here, good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Good boy. Yeah, you got a correction. Belladonna gave him a correction for taking off. So anyway, I'm gonna start doing training with him. I've been doing training with Batista, but he's the next on my list, because I've noticed some things about him that make me think he's gonna be stubborn too. Ooh, good girl, Belladonna. Structure. Hey, girl. But anyway, yeah, just really happy about the confirmed pregnancy with Velocity. I don't know how many puppies that she's going to have yet. The vet said he saw 4 to 5 in the ultrasound, but you can never tell off an ultrasound. When we got Cashmere ultrasound done, this is why I typically don't do them anymore, they only saw 3, and she ended up having like 12. And the vet was such a butt. That was like a different vet back in the day that I was going to, and she was like, I need to confirm pregnancy so I can take deposits on this litter. And she's like an anti-breeder. And she's like, well, I can only confirm 3. I can't say anything more than that. And it's like, woman, like, obviously. But nobody's asking for a confirmed number when they're doing an ultrasound, because everybody knows that the likelihood that you will ever know how many puppies are in an ultrasound is that's just not what we do. That's why we do x-rays. You do an x-ray when they get closer and you count the spines. So anyway, funny story, but, Blondie as well definitely looks pregnant to me. I have no doubt. She looks very pregnant actually. So we should be good to go on both of them, which is pretty awesome. I know some people have asked like, oh gosh, you're going to be really busy, like this is a lot of stuff to do. And the truth of the matter is, if you knew me, that's actually how I am. I'm the kind of person that, even whenever I was a kid, like, as many of you knew, I grew up in foster care, and all the other girls would be sitting around watching TV, hanging out, and I would be out traversing the wilderness with my dogs, because it is not in my nature to sit still for very long. I had a really hard time in school because of that. I am a very active person, and I don't like being stationary. And so my mind is very active, and I need to always be doing stuff. So for me, this is like nothing. I've actually, when I was breeding pit bulls, I've actually had up to 3 litters at a time. And I find comfort in the work. You know what I mean? I find a rhythm, and I just wake up and I get things done, and being active like that and doing that kind of work makes me feel productive, makes me feel like a good person, because I'm getting things done. And that's what makes me happy. It may not be what makes you happy. I know a lot of people think they would be worn out, but for me, I like the feeling of being tired at the end of the day. It lets me know that I've actually done something worth doing. The worst thing to me is whenever I've sat around doing nothing with myself all day, watching TV or doing whatever, especially like back whenever we first moved here, I got sick I think some of you may remember that Savannah and I both were just constantly sick because there's so many allergens out here. And we were literally, I won't say bedridden, but we were couch ridden. And I hated it. I absolutely hated it because I wasn't getting anything done. And I felt like, well, I don't mean to be judgy, but kind of like a loser. Like, that's just my personal, you know what I mean? That's how, I'm not saying that anybody else is a loser because they do that. I'm just saying that's how I felt because that's not what I wanted to be doing with my life. And, Blondie, what are you doing, you bad dog? You get out of that deer poop. Oh, you're a bad dog. Get over here. You hurry it up. Come on, let's move it. You cochina face. Get over here. Good girl, Velocity. You pointed her out. Come on. Good girl. Did you, good girl. So anyway, so for me, I sleep best. I feel best about myself when I've had a whole day of just working my tail off, and I when I sit down, I'm like, holy cow, that makes me feel great. It makes me feel productive. It lets me know that I had a day worth living. You know what I mean? And I try to live every day like that. And it's nice whenever we get a little vacation, like whenever we go to Europe or things like that. I'm not going to lie, those are nice. But I feel uncomfortable about not being very productive all the time. You know what I mean? Like it makes me feel out of control of my life. I feel, more in control by working as hard as I can every day. That's what makes me feel like I have a good life course set. And so anyway, so that's just me. I'm just one of those people. And, so don't worry about me. Do I have my moments of exhaustion or where I'm angry or where things have gotten to me? Absolutely. I think everybody does, but I wouldn't have it any other way, if that makes sense. So, So anyway, so I need to get back in. I want to get my house cleaned up, and Savannah is over at my sister's. She's doing some studying because they're doing remote learning, but she's actually, I had her ask for some extra work for school to try to get some of her grades up. And so she's over there doing that and really getting the piece and then also the schooling, because I am no math whiz, you know what I mean? And my sister and her husband are. So she's getting that help over there. And I am using that as an opportunity to get as much done as I can at the house. And then, I want to go see Enzo today, my parrot. I've been trying to get over there every single day, but I may not be able to make it today. Sometimes you can't fit as many things into a day as you would like to be able to, especially when you live as far away as I do. But ideally, I will do that. So anyway, I hope that you guys are having a great day. I hope that you're not going crazy in quarantine. And I hope that these videos help to kind of relieve some of the monotony of being stuck at home. And go ahead and, light up a cigar for Velocity because we're in business. If you're interested in a puppy off of her litter, I believe I do have one spot left. And maybe more if she has more puppies than what I've taken deposits on. Same thing with Blondie. I don't think I have any spots left on her litter, but judging by the way she looks, I'm willing to bet that she may have more puppies than she had last time. And if she does, then, what I will say is I'm not comfortable taking any more deposits at this time. But what you can do is we are going to be doing another breeding, this exact same breeding with her the next time. And when we do, I do have some spots on that one. I do have some deposits already on that litter because people were very, very, very impressed with her last litter with Achilles. But anyway, if you are interested, just let me know. I've had a lot of calls recently for puppies, and so just kind of an update on what's going on there. And then once again in the fall, we'll be breeding Belladonna, pretty baby girl. Finally be producing a litter off of her. And then we'll also be breeding Trinity. She'll be coming back in about 6 months. And that's what we've got going on. So have a great day, and I'll talk at you later. Bye.